What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Let me say this before I go forward in the video. If I accidentally call Marcellus Wiley Ralph Wiley, to the younger fans, well, the older fans will know who that was. Rest in peace. One of the real ones that worked with ESPN. Younger fans, I'm older, okay? Sometimes people in my past, I'm used to saying their names. It's just a subliminal recall thing, so bear with me if I do that. So according to reports, Skip Bayless is set to launch a new show with none other than rapper Lil Wayne. So his former co-worker and ex-NFL star Marcellus Wiley says that Skip Bayless already has his next gig lined up. On his YouTube video, Marcellus Wiley said, quote, about Skip, he's running it back with Lil Wayne. That's what the word on the street is. So I got this report, can't out my source because then my source would be outed and I wouldn't get any more information and intel like I have. Like I told you when Skip Bayless' last day was at Undisputed, months before it happened, that came to be true. This shall come to be true as well. He goes on to say, I am talking about this because a lot of times I see conversations about Skip Bayless that I think really are misconstrued in terms of who he really is and who he is as a personality. Also, Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne and his relationship with Skip Bayless, I don't think people really understand it. Let me tell you two things about both of these guys. They are both at the top of the mountain. The first one is their love for sports. I mean, I love me some sports. I played me some sports, but damn, both of them dudes really love sports. If you've ever been around them, you will know that to be a fact. Look, my thing is, don't nobody want to watch a show with Skip Bayless and Lil Wayne. Okay? No disrespect to Lil Wayne. I think he was a very successful rapper. He wasn't necessarily my cup of tea as a rapper, although I did like some of his songs. A milli, you know. But don't nobody want to listen to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I'm saying, I mean, look, man, I feel about, man, little Tom Brady, man. I mean, nobody want to hear that. Nobody's begging to hear from Skip Bayless and Lil Wayne do a show together. I just don't think there's a demand for that. But this goes to show you that nobody wants to work with Skip Bayless. Nobody in the industry. He's been blackballed. You know what I'm saying? ESPN, you already seen what Stephen A. Smith basically said. Look, he don't want him there. Shannon Sharp definitely don't want him there. So that's not an option. Fox Sports is done. So I'm assuming, what I'm going to assume is this is a podcast. Okay? So what I'm going to expect is this. I think that if this is true, and I believe Marcellus Wiley, it might get a couple of weeks with some interest. You know what I'm saying? It might do okay, but it's going to dwindle off because Skip is boring. Skip's talking points are very fucking basic. He's not a really great debater, to be honest with you. And at the end of the day, without a Shannon Sharp, without a Skip Bayless, without a Shannon Sharp, without a Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, nobody really tuning in for him for that shit, man. I mean, you see the numbers he was doing. Lowest rated show, I think, on Fox Sports, Undisputed. Look, he left. This the thing that kills me about people and, Skip is this force. It's funny how he left Undisputed. He left First Take. First Take continued to be a very successful program and is the staple of ESPN. They long forgot about him. I know people saying, will Skip leave, that show will fall off. Man, it's gotten, if anything, it improved. And I get a sense that they were happier without him. They don't want no parts of him. Shannon Sharp leaves undisputed. Fucking show falls apart. So there's that. Now he do understand the dynamic of he seems to do better with a certain demographic with him on that show, but Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, they both got the gift of gab. Don't nobody want to hear Lil Wayne. I mean, I found him barely tolerable as a music artist. I cannot listen to that. And the few times that he's been on the show, I mean, were they memorable shows? Like, who the fuck wants to listen to that shit? I'm sorry. Nobody wants to listen to it, man. So look, man, it's going to be trash. I'm saying this right here. And then when they do talk about stuff, it's going to be the same categories. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys and college football and Russell Westbrook and how much he stinks. And Lil Wayne will need subtitles. He's going to need subtitles. And plus, I mean, look, Lil Wayne, I mean, he's a legend in the game. I'm not going to hate on him. He's a legend, but I mean, you can pretty much say that, actively as a rapper, he moved on, Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just don't see it, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will be an audience for this. Maybe it will be. I'm just not seeing it, man. I don't see it, Like I said, this is just symptomatic of how nobody wants to work with him. Because even with the people that's in the main network, there's still other people out there. There's still other people that right now who were formerly employed with ESPN, formerly employed with Fox Sports. He could work. Nobody wants to work with him, man. He wants to control the show, the topics, and you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about certain things, he's going to block it. He never gets along with anybody. We heard about Woody Page and how they got into a fight. Stephen A. Smith was respectful, but you can kind of sense that there's some, there's something there. He don't want his ass there. And we know Shannon Sharp wants no parts of him. Shannon Sharp had to control himself from beating the ish out of this dude on TV. So the only person that's going to work with him is a friend. Because nobody like him. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.